I put up a poll. Majority vote was to show the pantry, even though I feel like it's gonna be the same video as last year. I'll link that video for you too if you want to compare and see how well or poorly I did on keeping up with my promises with myself not to buy things unnecessarily. We'll see when I get into this how that really panned out. I'm gonna give you a full before sweep. I'm just gonna go through this really rapid fire. I want to try to finish this in 30 minutes. I think it's totally doable. Let's see if I can handle that. Okay, so first I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It has not been pre-tidied. Keep it real here, you guys know I keep it real. So let's take a look. So our pantry is right in our kitchen, which is nice. It's a shallow-ish, it's not like super shallow, it's not the deepest reach-in style pantry. It's probably, I don't know, I'm gonna go with maybe 2.5, 2.25 feet deep. I organized it originally pretty much in this way. The shelves have moved a little bit over time. It's Elfa. I love Elfa. I have it in all my closets that I installed myself. And I've had the bin system in practice for, I want to say, at least 5 years. I'm sure I have videos documenting this, so if you really want to look back, and maybe I'll try to dig out some of my old pantry videos you guys want to see. Anyway, the organization of it is something, and I've talked about wanting to change it, but I mentioned in my last video, my son plays with the stuff on the bottom 2 shelves here, just like my daughter did when she was in this age. He is 14 months old now. She is 3. She no longer like plays in here, but he's really in here, and he'll probably be, you know, in here for another 6 months or so playing, if he's anything like her. So I'm not really gonna change up the organization today, although that is in my future plan, and I'm not having any more babies, so it's actually gonna happen, and I will totally film it when it does. Today, I'm simply going through, I'm purging through. So the very, 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 very top, I have 2 bins there, one with cookie supplies and one with cake supplies. My husband's stash of treats. I always get in trouble for showing him, and it's in my pantry, and he puts them way up there. I don't know, that's just what he does, so I don't judge him for it. Just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna pull those bins down. I need to pull up the ladder and get there. These bins have lunchbox and stuff. Well, let's just do one thing at a time. So we'll start at the top and we'll work our way through it. There's a reason those bins are on the very top shelf and rather hard to get to. This is the cookie bin. Oh my gosh, look at all these chocolate sprinkles. What on earth do I need 12 pounds of chocolate sprinkles for? Do these expire? Does anybody know? I keep sprinkles actually down. I'm just gonna keep one of these and I keep them down. I'll see if somebody in the family wants the other one. I keep them down with my regular baking stuff. These I actually do use once in a while for pie decorating. I haven't used them in a long time, but they're really cute. It's not really cookie, is it? And all the different cookie cutters. We've got these little, oh, these are pie cutters too. How many pie cutters do I need? Not this many. Let's get rid of those, okay? These are good to keep. These are cake pop molds. Oh no, brownie pop mold. I'm never gonna use that. If I haven't opened it by now, I'm not going to open it. I have a feeling. I don't know, you guys, does sprinkles go bad? I don't really know. Oh, cookie press things. Look, I have cookie press things to a cookie press I don't even own anymore. I think the plastic, this I don't own, so that can go. Okay, well, cookie cutters I'm gonna keep. And the cookie press, although I have another cookie, wait, hold that thought. I was given a cookie press as a gift a few years ago. I haven't used it yet. Look at this, this is really nice. I'm gonna give this away because I don't need it. I'll just keep the other one I have. It works just fine. All right, well, that wasn't in that bin, but that was in the bottom of the pantry, so that works. And then all these sprinkles, you guys, I don't know. You know, I think they're fine to keep in here. Okay, I think everything else is fine. Let's see in here. We've got lots and lots of birthday candles, which of course I'm gonna keep because those don't go bad. I actually use the cake stuff much more than the cookie stuff. What is this? Decorating bottle set. Oh, how cute. I'm gonna get rid of this though because I just use the squeezy bottles or piping bags. so I can get rid of one thing. That's good. So the reason I have so many of these squeezy bottles is I've had a couple of cookie decorating parties in the past, or just parties where we decorate cookies. Those are cake rounds, those are good. We can get rid of this, I don't need that. And those are bags. What is this? Mechanical. That can go. I have all these little bottles, so there's enough to go around. And I like having them, so I'm gonna keep them. Okay, actually pulled quite a bit out of those bins. Next shelf has some like lunchbox kind of supplies, s'more box, and then backup paper goods. The popcorn bin has our popcorn maker. This is the best. I'll link this below. The Air Popper, the Air Crazy. It's the best. It's like it was 20 bucks, I think, at Target. Gotta have it, so that's fine. S'mores kit has some really stale marshmallows in it that we can, whoops, sorry, toss. Oh my god, did you hear how they fell to the ground? Does chocolate expire? Oh, it expired in 2016. Guess we haven't made s'mores in a while. 2017? I don't know. I'm gonna get rid of the 2016. There's only one bar in there, but does chocolate go bad, you guys? And like, does it really? These are probably really old. So I need to replenish this for this summer, obviously, but I have all of our little, these are the best too, these Rolla Roaster camping forks. I'll link these below too. We have a bunch of them because then a lot of people can make s'mores all at once. So I'm going to replenish this bin, and I'm going to Google if I can keep that chocolate. It's sealed. I don't know. Does chocolate go bad? And then there's the good old lunch bags and containers bin. Honestly, I would get rid of this stuff if I didn't have children and wasn't sure we were not going to use this, because I haven't used it in a very long time. They don't take their lunch to school yet. I mean, you know what I mean? This I can let go of. That can go. So when the time comes, I don't know if I'm going to want to use this plastic stuff, or if I'm going to want to get them bento boxes, or what kind of system I'm going to use with them. So I feel like I can't justify getting rid of this stuff just yet. And I do use some of it occasionally when we travel. So I'm going to keep it for now. This is a little travel spork, which is really cute. With the knowledge that this, in a couple of years, I might do away with if we go with a different lunch system for them. And I have this one lunch box I'm going to save in case Cece or Donnie want to use it down the line. But again, you're on my watch list. Next up are my dried goods, basically, and extra snacks. I go through these quite frequently because it's just that they're just high turnaround bins. So let's see. Crackers I know are good. All of these crackers are fine. Snacks. I haven't eaten rice cakes in a while, but I mean, I will eat them. I just have to remember to eat that. I was in a phase where I was having avocado toast on rice cakes kind of a lot. Popcorn that we will definitely use, and it's good for a while. And my secret stash of chocolate. Most of this was from Don in my stocking. He got me a whole box, I think 12 bars of these cashew butter. Is it 12? I don't know. I only eat a little bit at a time because they're very rich. I've just been trying to eat less sweets in general, but I enjoy having them here, and that's where I keep that kind of tucked up out of sight. Okay, so 1 down, 2 to go. This is a backup dry goods, basically. So when I'm about to run out of something, I'll put it on my list and get it at the store. So I'm about to run out of nooch. Vegans call it nooch. I think that's the weirdest thing. Sunflower seeds, black beans. I need to cook those, actually. I'm gonna leave those out. Cranberries, which are pretty dry, so I need to, these might be past their prime. They're pretty stale. So, okay. I don't know why I have so many marshmallows, but I feel like these are all like the vegan friendly marshmallows. They don't last as long. This is a thing that I bought, things that I didn't really think about if I had or not. Yeah, these have expired. I can tell they're hard. And I shouldn't, because I don't eat marshmallows very often. Yeah, these are. So that's something, a note to self that I have to remember. Just to not buy so many marshmallows. That's something that John put in my stocking too. I gotta remember to eat those. Yeah, marshmallows can all go. I'm not a marshmallow season anyway. I really only eat marshmallows and hot chocolate. But I need to remember that. These nuts, I feel like these nuts should go in the snack bin. And the cranberries too. These are still good. See, this is my favorite fall tea from Trader Joe's. That can stay in there. Okay, I guess I have some snacks in the dry goods bin. Are these still good? Yeah, good. I have all these snacks and I gotta remember to eat them. Why? I have so many of these dried mango things, you guys. It was a miscommunication. I was really into this dried mango stuff when I first had Donnie, or like last summer, spring, summer. And I asked Don to pick me up this, and he bought these. And I actually don't like these. Maybe I can give these to somebody who might like them. I don't like them. These dried mango. You know what though? The kids might like them. Okay. I'll try them on the kids, and if the kids don't like them, we'll see if somebody else in the family wants them. So now I remember. This was like crackers, and my chocolate and chips, that sort of thing. We don't really keep chips in many chips in the house. And then this is supposed to be like nuts and things like that. That's how I have that organized. Okay, my nori sheets will stay in there. This was an impulse purchase from House Plus. It's good for a while. I need to get on eating some of these snacky things. I'm seeing if my kids will eat any of them, because I bet they would. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put the nuts and the dried fruit back in here. I think that makes sense. Okay. And keep that for other things. And put our sunflower seeds in there. Okay. And the nooch, I'm just going to throw that. I'm literally about to run into that. So that will go in with my seasonings when I'm ready for it. Okay, and then this is, I don't know if you guys can see this one that well, I'll move it over. This is all pastas and legumes, dried legumes and things, so the beans should have been here, but they weren't. Cheesy mac, of course we're gonna keep. Don bought this for himself. I should put this out on the shelf for him so he remembers he has it. So I will move that. This stuff's all good. I know it's all fine to keep. It's the stuff that I go through with some frequency. Rice. I keep opened rice in the fridge, but unopened rice stays in here. Spaghetti, this is all fine. Garbanzo beans, lentils. When I reorganize the pantry, eventually I'd like to have a better way to store this kind of stuff. But this is the way I have for now, and it works for now. But eventually, especially when I can open up the bottom shelf to be, you know, not just stuff for my 14-month-old to play with, that will open up some space. Okay, so that's pretty good. Pulled out just some really old marshmallows and cranberries, and moving on. Up in the corner there, we have some contraband Kool-Aid that we've used for the kids' parties that stays good forever. We really only use that kind of stuff for their birthdays, special occasions like that. So I'm gonna keep it for now, but I have it kind of hidden. And then I also found this pancake thing we never use. A stash of plastic bags that I can take to be recycled, and some sherry that I'll put down with the bar. I think Don used to use this for cooking, but I don't cook with sherry, so I'll just put it down with the bar stuff in the basement. I actually think I might keep this and see if it works well. Don is the expert pancake maker. I'm not very good at it, so this might... How do you get the batter in there is the question, though. Like, that is the question. I don't know. I'm going to save this and see if I actually use this once. I have a feeling I can tuck it into a... I know exactly where I can put it in my kitchen. And if I don't use it, then I will part ways with it. Next shelf has all of our canned goods and kind of extra oils and cooking stuff. So that's all good. This is all pretty current stuff, so I don't feel like there's really anything to purge out of here. Let me just take a quick look around. Malt vinegar, another soy sauce, hot sauce, mustard, some rice-a-roni, rice pilaf Don bought, His soup. Oh, I want to put that ravioli in here for him. Yeah, I keep pretty current with this stuff, you guys. Chicken broth is for Winnie's food at the moment. Oh, you know what? These are not new. Actually, one of them is. But I don't know. Does soup mix go bad? Best Buy. Oh no, these are still good. Okay, we only use those for parties. I moved away from using plastic straws personally on a regular basis, but I still just have some that I've had, you know, for years. So I keep those for parties and things if people need a straw. And in the back I have extra chopsticks and the stupid annoying plastic silverware that every takeout place gives you. And then my supplements, my new supplements. So nothing really to purge there. This is a drawer I want, a shelf that definitely needs to be re-envisioned someday. These are open rice crackers that have been open for a very long time, so I bet they're stale, so we can pull that out. Muffin mix and pumpkin bread mix that I'd really like to put on this shelf somehow, so let's figure that out. Cereals, Don eats the Cheerios. Cece wants cereal like once a month and then eats 2 bites of it. So I have this for her, it's still good, but she does not eat it on a regular basis. Not that she couldn't, if she wanted to, she could. That's our favorite pancake mix. Okay, I'm gonna go through these bins individually and see if I can make some room for the pancake mix. I think I can move our first aid kit up and make room for the the muffin mixes on the baking shelf there. I pulled out some expired items from that shelf. The crackers and chips we used at parties, and it's just, we don't eat them, and they went stale. That's what happened. Sadly, those dates are molding, no good. And like I said, I was in a real phase with dried fruit and stuff earlier last year, and I just kind of got out of the habit of eating it, and just that stuff is just no good anymore. So I do have to toss a few things. And now that I haven't bought dried fruit in a very long time, aside from raisins, which we eat on a regular basis with 2 little ones, but well, at least the 3-year-old likes raisins a lot. Anyway, yes, so that's something I know already, and I have already, you know, adjusted my shopping at the grocery store. But here's what remains. Again, I'm not reorganizing, shelf looks the same. These are all granola bars to go, raisins to go, apple sauces, some olives, snacky things like that. This is where we keep chips and, well, just chips, and I have those little chickpea things in there. This is dried fruit and nuts, part 1. So a couple of Don snacks in the back there that I want him to just remember he has, so I kind of prop them up so they're a little bit more visible. And then the sweets bin, don't have that many sweets. Most of Cece's favorite desserts are in these jars right here. Lollipop, yogurt covered raisins. She wasn't a real Hershey Kiss face for a while, but she hasn't been recently. And our most eaten crackers are in the front here too. So I just have a couple little cookies I kind of forgot about, to be honest. Some candies that were a gift from a sweet friend. Those chocolate covered cashews that Don gave me for Christmas I really need to eat. And this is more dried fruit in the back there. That's fine. That I need to remember to like mix into trail mixes and stuff. And then I just found this little bag of goldfish that I think we got at a party or something, and I just want to remember to put that in the kids' snack cups and use them up. Moving down, baking shelf. Before we move too far down, we have 3 aprons: Cece's apron, Mommy's apron, Daddy's apron. Those are staying there. And then I did make some room and put the mixes on the side there, and I'm going to find a different place for the first aid kit. I actually want to make that a little bit more prominent. It's something I want Cece to be able to reach, but maybe not Donnie. So maybe I'll put it up here. You know what, I bet it would fit really nicely right there. And this I'm not sure where to put at the moment, but I'm going to think about that. That's like a ice pack thing. These bins do see a lot of action. Lately we bake cookies quite a bit, and for parties and things we make things. So I think it's just a matter of, oh, I hate having gelatin. It's so gross. I probably use this in recipes. I wonder if does this even expire? I hate having, I'm never gonna use this. I'll see if somebody in the family needs that for something. This is really old chocolate I used for a recipe. Again, this chocolate go bad. It's really nice, super dark chocolate. I have to remember I have that cocoa powder. Oh, these have expired. The date crumbles. I bought this for some recipe and I didn't like the recipe. Some really old cinnamon chips. Oh, my favorite. The Enjoy Life chocolate chips are the best if you're looking for dairy-free. They are the best dairy-free option. This is all sugars. Oh, there's our peanut butter crackers. I was wondering where those were. Those belong in the cracker chip bin. Oh, this does not belong in there. I bought this to try it, but I need to find a different place for that. So that's not a baking. Good, I'll put that up on the next shelf. I have a lot of different kinds of sugars. There's my sprinkles, you guys can see. I'm using those up, and then I'll buy plant-based sprinkles whenever those are all gone. That's what we'll do. If you didn't know, they're not necessarily plant-based, and I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I really don't. Coconut sugar. Good. This is really just more of reorganizing a little leftover bread flour from Easter, almond flour, gluten-free flour. I do have a couple of mixes. Should I put these mixes on? I'm going to put the oatmeal cookie mix on the side. Ooh, I kind of want to make those. Ooh, this expired. Maybe I'll make it and see. It just expired. Do breadcrumbs expire? Yes. Yes, they do. These are all cake mixes. I think the cake mix I don't use that very often. The flours, they're all different flours I've used for different things. I mean, technically you're supposed to keep flour in the freezer, I'm learning, but I haven't done that. Okay, so I'm gonna put the mix on the side. I might make those. All I did with these bins basically was just pulled out a couple of very expired things and a few things that need to be relocated in the pantry itself. Right, we're getting through it. Bottom shelf here. Those are both kids and travel related bins, and then bread and potatoes. And then that's where I keep our big tubs of oatmeal. So I'm probably not going to pull those out. I'm just going to work on them right here, and then I'll show you if anything comes out of those bins. Okay, I'm partway through. This is just bread and potatoes and onions. Kind of random, I know. Again, when I reorganize, we'll think of better stuff to do. This is all little to-go stuff. Snack cups and cups and all that. Sippy cup for my car when Donnie's a little bit bigger. The car seats in my car only have a very narrow cup holder, so only very specific cups fit in it. And then I haven't gone through this one yet, but this is all of our lunch boxes, like most frequently used lunch boxes and bags. We have a lot of Erin Condren ones. They don't make these smaller ones anymore though, so I'm kind of glad I have those. My wipes that I keep in my diaper bag. I mean, this stuff is all good. The only thing I think I can pull out of here, and I bought this last year because I travel with food now, and I wanted to have a bento box, and I really like this, but the thing is, it's just really heavy, and I found this out after using it the first time. So then I bought this one, which honestly isn't so much lighter, but it does hold a bit more, and I actually like this a lot, and I travel with it a lot. And I even have a little one for Charlotte that she uses too. So what do? Do I hold on to the stainless steel one another year? I mean, if we do car trips and stuff, it works. It's really cute and nice. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just really heavy. And I have used it, but that's one of those things where it's newer and I feel like I should be using it more, but I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna let go of it. Good plan. So that's basically all I'm gonna do on here. I will link these Erin Condren lunch totes for you because I actually do really like the bigger size a lot. They're really come in handy, and that's the water bottle I take when I travel. I don't buy plastic water bottles if I can help it when I travel now. Okay, on the floor. These are the kitchen bags that I can put into the drawer now. If you watched my drawer video, I'm ready to put those in the drawer. I've got coconut water I use for smoothies. Just one bottle of water just in case of emergency. And then I have extra jars and my Tupperware that I use to get the family. Now this is usually nice, not usually lately, but historically it's been nicely organized by like type, and everything nests nicely into each other, but my son plays with that stuff a lot, as well as this bucket and all the things in this bucket, so that's kind of why I keep those there. Then we have this really big pitcher that I'm going to put up with my other pitchers up in my pitcher cabinet. And I have a protein powder that I bought last year when I was nursing that I never really used. I think I might part ways with that. I'm thinking about that one. I have a fly swatter. Luckily we don't really get a lot of flies, but that's, you know, just a household staple. This little thing is to clean under the refrigerator. Comes in real handy. And then these I bought. I was looking for bigger squeezy bottles because it's what I use to shampoo and condition my dog's hair. Is I have like concentrated formulas of her shampoo and conditioner. I only needed 2, but I had to buy a set of 6, and I haven't used the other 4, and it's been a few years, so I'm gonna give those away. It's just, I'm never gonna use them, and I obviously, fuzzy, desperately need to dust in there. Sorry, it's so fuzzy, the camera's like, what am I looking at? And what remains is on the door. The Pedialyte is Don's. He had a couple of stomach bugs earlier this year. We're gonna keep those because he likes that. That's his stuff. All of this stuff is pretty much good. Let's see, coconut butter, coconut oil, vanilla. My grapefruit seed extract. We can put that up one. Let's put that up one. This coffee I bought for a recipe, and I haven't used it since. What do I do with that, you guys? I don't know what to do with it. We keep peanut butter, almond butter in the fridge. I always have one in reserve. Jams in reserve. These I use for travel. These little Justin's packets. This is kind of Donnie stuff. He doesn't eat this baby food. It's still good. It's just ravioli. I guess I should serve it to him, get rid of it. Nobody really likes these. I bought these to try. I think Donnie will eat the rest of them, but I wouldn't buy them again because they're not very good, to be honest. I should give him those little granola bars more often, I suppose. But he really likes the teething crackers still. Those are one of his favorite snacks from Happy Baby. I can't do this with one hand, you guys, sorry. And he still eats puffs from time to time, but I don't think I'll be buying more puffs for him since he's started liking, what's it called? Cheerios more. And then I have my little granola bars in there. And over here, I bought this trail mix stuff so long ago. You can see the chocolate's turned all white. It's probably really expired, 2017, yeah. That's another fail. And I haven't bought trail mix like that since. That would be just like the dried food. It was something I was really into a couple of years ago now, and I just haven't been. So I'm sad to have to throw it out, but c'est la vie. And this is sushi rice, which would go up in the bin. It just doesn't fit. But like I said, I store my rice in the fridge when it's open. I have been meaning to make sushi at home. So I need to do that, and then the rice will live in the fridge. And that, my friends, is it. That's a wrap. I think it would have taken me only about a half an hour if I wasn't filming and moving the camera and talking at the same time. But it ended up taking me more like 45 minutes. But still, pretty good sweep. I feel really good about it. And it feels nice and clean now in here. Cleared, maybe not clean. I do need to clean dust, especially on the bottom, but feels nice and cleared out and just current. It feels really current. Just to give you a look at the results here of what, this is all stuff to give away, and this is all stuff to toss. And honestly, it's a much smaller toss pile than last year, if I'm remembering correctly, and I believe I am. If you watched that video, I had a lot more garbage. So that to me is a move in the right direction. So I'm learning, right? I'm learning. I obviously, to me at least, obviously, I have made a lot of progress in not having food on hand that we don't consume. I mean, I'm just still moving out of some older habits like the dried fruit and the trail mix and just some party things that I should know better, and I should send that stuff home with people. And I remember asking people to take those wheat thins home because I knew we would never eat them. Nobody wanted them. And I was like, ugh. And somebody brought that box with them with a dish they were serving anyway. I'm not trying to justify, I guess I am trying to justify a little bit, but to myself really. But I do feel really good about this. I feel like I've made progress, and I really want to reorganize this pantry, but like I said, that's gonna wait. But when I do it, you can bet I will film it and share it with you. Maybe in the fall, we'll see. We'll see how things unfold with Donnie and his love of the pantry. I don't blame him, it's fun to play in. Anyway, I hope this gave you some inspiration to tackle your own pantry. Just do it. Just jump in there and just start going through stuff. And it will give you a good sense of what you do and do not eat. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. We are gonna do the mudroom. It is gonna happen. It is gonna happen. I have some other content coming next week, but hopefully soon after I am back. I'm traveling to go to Go Wilds to speak at, it's a planner conference. So if I see you there, please come say hi, come meet me. I would love to meet you. In the meantime, there will be content. I just need to take a little break because I'm traveling from the purging. But when we come back to purging, we will do the mudroom. We will do it, and it will be done, and it will be good. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.